Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar regarding our brand new tool that is offered through Autochartist service. Before we start, let's proceed as usual. Please let me know if you have any kind of problems, audio, visual, or any questions that you have. Just stick it in the box quickly. If it's something that is faulty from my side, I will try to fix it. But if it's something from your side, please check your settings. Maybe log in and log out in our webinar. Something went wrong from the beginning. However, don't hesitate to contact me to just stick it to the question box, any questions that you have. I will try to reply to every single question during our webinar. Otherwise, please send us your question at webinars@hotforex.com, and it's me or Stuart that we're gonna reply as soon as possible and try to help you with your query. Is everyone here, guys? So can you hear me loud and clear? Just double checking. Anyone, please? Yes, thank you, Kevin. Thank you, welcome. So since I have the confirmation from you, good morning. Good, thank you. So let's go through our disclaimer warning as usual. This material is provided as general marketing communication for informational purposes only. Nothing in this communication contains or should be considered as containing investment advice or an investment recommendation or a solicitation for the purpose of purchase or sale of any financial instrument. We make no representation and assume no liability as to the accuracy or completeness of any information arising for any information arising from any investment made based on the information provided in this communication. This communication must not be reproduced or further distributed without our prior written permission. Risk warning: trading Forex and CFDs may not be suitable for all investors and carries a high degree of risk to your capital. Trading such products is risky and you may lose all of your investment capital. So admin is out of our way. That's me. Again, another webinar. I have done another webinar on Autochartist. I think was in March. Not sure, guys. But this time, it will focus on a new tool that is offered. It has been added to our Autochartist service. So another Autochartist webinar. That's me. As I already told you, we are here to help. Don't hesitate to contact us. So, excuse me. So, I don't know how many of you have tried to actually use that great scanning trading tool called Autochartist. Is any one of you tried to use it, guys, or is thinking about it? Just I will know whether I should do a brief introduction to Autochartist from the beginning or going straight to the risk calculator. Still new, never used it. Nope. Okay, so I will try to make an introduction for the Autochartist tool that we are offered in the MT4. So okay, I will skip this slide then, and I'll go straight to a brief explanation of Autochartist. So what Autochartist is? Autochartist, guys, is a tool, is a training tool that you can download in your MT4 account, in your MT4. So it is a scanning trading tool. So what actually does? It scans the market, it scans all the instruments that we offer, and identifies identifies patterns, like all the technical stuff, like patterns, Fibonacci patterns, key levels, and actually provides you, identify for you these kind of patterns. Also, it monitors our financial instruments 24 hours a day. It presents you in a very easy and quick way any kind of opportunity that it might arise in the market. So you can actually see these opportunities in your chart. So it is easily viewed with nice colors and very, very easy to interpret. It also helps you identify quickly all the tradable patterns automatically. Gives also, it is a multi-language tool, so it gives access to multi-language email market reports and alerts. As I already told you, it can be installed in your MT4 terminal. What else? What am I missing? You can add watch list through Autochartist, so search for functionalities and various filters, and also when you want to alert for something, just you could easily use Autochartist for that. Also, it offers through his website volatility analysis. So it provides a volatility analysis into particular instrument movements per day, per different time frames, depends on your trading styles. So in general, is an automated market scanning tool that highlights for you any kind of trade opportunities based on support and resistance levels in different time frames, in different languages, and etc. Is the screen display a fixed page? Sorry, I didn't get that. Okay, so that's mutual. I'm just showing you my slides, my PowerPoint slides that I prepared for this webinar. However, since you're asking, well, if you can you see my Chrome? So if you HFEU, if you go to our website, Autochartist, and all kind of information that you want to find out for Autochartist are over here. The tools, Autochartist tool. So you can register for Autocharts in this website, and actually you could. There are some small videos explaining every single service that Autochartist is offering. So you can go through the videos. We have a user manual as well, and a very, very nice and very, very easy to be read user manual as well. So a quick start guide, what Autochartist is offering to you, how you could use it, and etc. So you could log in. You could find this kind of information in our website. So let's go back to Autochartist and to our webinar. No, I'm afraid it's not a manual. I think there is not a fee. Like it requires. It is actually, but it requires a small balance, if I'm not wrong. So you can find the terms and conditions in the website that I have just show you. Yes, Donna is asking if we could place a trade from Autochartist. That's correct. You can't see the screens. Can you log in and log out again, please? So, what Autochartist is provided? Autochartist includes, like I said initially, includes chart patterns formations, such as triangles, wedges, head and shoulders, and channels. So it actually draws this kind of channels in your MT4 automatically. So it identifies and includes chart pattern formation. It also includes Fibonacci, any kind of opportunities raised through Fibonacci retracements, extensions, ABCD pattern, butterfly pattern, and etc. Also, it provides you technical analysis of horizontal support and resistance level, and actually it actually presents in your MT4 the key levels, the key support and resistance levels for each instrument. It also provides you a volatility analysis, like an overall assessment, let's say, of risk and volatility. Performance statistics as well. So it gives you an insight as to which patterns have reached their forecast levels over the last 6 months. So it's like that's a kind of a performance statistics, whether the forecast levels, the levels that was expected from Autochartist have been actually reached or not. Also, it does not only automatically identify patterns, patterns that have already been completed, but also identifies emerging patterns. So it provides you with an early warning of where trade opportunities might develop. So it's like the possibilities, let's say, of a pattern to be formed in the near future. So that is where the price is approaching a particular support or resistance level. This, if you're a swing trader, this might be quite useful for you. So this is quite this emerging patterns. It's quite useful for swing traders. They might might looking for ranges which you could trade in. Okay. So as per the volatility analysis that are pointing down here, the last for the fourth bullet point. So I will show it. I will present it to you more in detail. However, in general, considered to be a statistical information about the price volatility for the instruments traded. So, as I said, it's an assessment of risk when setting the take profit or stop loss levels. So, let's move on. Before I move on, and present to you the benefits of Autochartist, I will actually like to present it to you in the actual MT4 platform. So I have downloaded Autochartist. It's over here at the very bottom on the below expert advisor. So what you have to do is enable the auto trading over here and just drag and drop Autochartist in your MT4, allow live trading, and click OK. So automatically, so let's wait a bit, it needs some time. So automatically, the Autochartist window is popping up in our MT4. So over here, you will see a display with all the trading opportunities that Autochartist is presenting to us, like based on technical analysis. So if you click on the filter, it's actually opportunities that's raised due to complete or emerging chart patterns, Fibonacci patterns, key levels breakout or approach, some very, very sharp movements, big movements, or some consecutive candles in a different time frames. I tend to not to really interested in 15 minutes or 30 minutes time frame. So I unclick those time frames. I stick only with the hourly, 4-hour, and daily ones. I'm not interested in emerging patterns, so I only choose the completed ones and some breakouts. So it's up to you to filter. The opportunities that Autochartist is giving to you. It's up to you. It's up to your trading style. So if you are, let's say, a short-term trader, you might want to click only on the 15 minutes trading opportunities and 30 minutes ones, and also on emerging patterns as well. So it's up to you. You can choose whatever you want, but it's good, I advise you not to select everything, because if you select everything, you see, if I select everything right over here, then I will have, let's wait a bit, 13 pages of different signals. That's way too many. It's good to is 13 pages of opportunities is it takes a lot of time for you to review them and check one by one. So it's good to filter, to put some filters on your auto chart in order to to decrease the amount of pages, and to stick only on the time frame that you are mostly interested in. So I will keep those safe. So that's Autochartist. So if, let's say, you click on view this kind of opportunity, the daily US oil one, if you click view, automatically it changes your current window to US oil daily, because the opportunity was US daily one. So let me get rid of those lines. Up. So you can see that Autochartist pattern details. I will open this pattern details over here. It says that this opportunity was raised based on the identification of an up channel, an uptrend channel. The direction is to the downside because it breaks the uptrend channel. The quality of that opportunity is quite good. You see, this bars over here present the strength of the trend prior to the pattern formation. So every single detail is explained. So even if you don't understand something, just bring your arrow at the top of it, and it will a short explanation of each figure will be presented. So this is the type of pattern identified, the number of candles over which the pattern was formed, the direction that is forecasted regarding the particular price movement of the instrument, whether it is a continuation or a reversal of the asset, the strength of the trend prior to the pattern formation, initial trend, and etc. Whether we have a breakout or not, the result type, if it is an emerging opportunity or a completed one, and etc. So you see, these lines are not drawn by me; they were like drawn from Autochart automatically. So it actually drawn that that we have an uptrend channel. It drew the pattern, and it provided to us the key levels, the key support and resistance level in a daily time frame, because as I already told you, I click on this opportunity, which was a daily one. So these two levels are the expected levels that the US oil is likely to move. It's likely to move within this range. So it's likely to move today between 24.90 to up to 27.30. So in a daily time frame. As I said, the particular opportunity, it says that the up channel it has been break, so that's a bearish sign. So according to Autochartist, the US oil is likely to go down to this area that is drawn with a gray color. So at the near future, like few days or the next week and etc., because we're in a quite high time frame, we're in a daily chart. According to the technical analysis that Autochartist has used, the US oil is expected to move lower down to this area 61.54, so it's likely to come lower over here. So this is what Autochartist is actually expecting. What else? So also, except from the filter tab, you also have, this circle over here where you can launch the Autochartist web application, but also the performance statistics. So I will firstly start with the Autochart. No, I will firstly, yeah, the Autochartist application, web application. So I will copy and paste, put it in my web browser, and automatically this page appears on your screen. So what actually is this? This is the web application of Autochartist, which again gives you pretty much the same as the opportunities that you have saw in the MT4, but here is more in details. It has also volatility analysis, performance statistics, and trading community, which in this one you will find out some educational material regarding how Autochartist can be used, also some videos, some ebooks, and some free webinars that are also provided through Autochartist Autochartist service. So let's go back to our slideshow. So this is what we have just saw in our web application, Autochartist web application. I don't know if this is hopefully this is quite is a good quality. You can easily see this screen and identify this A to J bullet points that I have put in these slides. So this picture is actually what we have just saw. It's the web application of Autochartist. So it's the same, but I make a screenshot in order to explain to you in detail what each of these figures are. So in the first tab, you will see trading opportunities. So this is the whole screen that provides all the active expired trading opportunities that Autochartist has identified. As I said, based on technical analysis, based on a completed or emerging chart patterns, Fibonacci patterns, and key levels breakout or approach. So in this tab of Autochartist, the trading opportunities, you can actually find, as I said, all the opportunities offered, but actually you could filter the opportunities. You can also search for particular ones. So this page can be amended based on your personality. So let's take it one by one. That's the trading opportunities. The second, the B B is the performance statistics. So in this tab, it provides a detailed statistics on the overall accuracy of Autochartist for the last 6 months, as well as the specific statistics on how Autochartist performs on particular symbols. So I will show it to you just quickly. Performance stats. Okay, so you can view, let's say, view chart patterns. So that's the actual statistics on the overall accuracy that Autochartist of Autochartist the last 6 months. So you find stats whether the percentage wise, whether the patterns and the opportunities that it offered us were successful or not. So a 72% you have seen a percentage on the ascending triangle is a very, very high one. It also it gives the performance statistics based on patterns or on different symbols, directions, or split it into different hours of the day, breakouts, whether the quality that it mentioned was correct or not, and etc. So here you'll see a kind of whether the last 6 months the Autochart is provided successful or not so much, not successful opportunities. So you see that the rates are quite high. We're speaking about a very, very good and powerful scanning trading tool. That were pretty much for performance statistic. Let's go back. Trading community is the C over here. Let me show that to you as well. So trading community, as I said, is more of an educational tab over here. So you can find a lot of educational material, any kind of instructions, how to download Autochartist, how to use it. But it's a more of educational tab, so you can use that as well. It has small videos, very easy to like quick videos, so you can visit this tab as well. Let's move on then to, let's go back to our slide and see and focus on the trading opportunities tab. So as you can see, the D, this area over here, is a search tab. So in this search tab, if you're like focusing on, if you focus your trading on particular assets, let's say you love gold and you trade mostly metals and energies and etc. So you can just you can create new some searches. So you will split your market in different kind of search. So if you only want to see the opportunities of gold, silver, copper, platinum, then the only thing that you have to do is like create a new search alert over here. So by clicking commodities, let's say, you will only see in this area over here only the opportunities regarding platinum, gold, silver, and copper. Or you might want to see all forex majors, so euro, dollar, yen, pound, dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, just these majors. So by creating a new tab, a new search button called forex majors, or whatever you want, you can call it whatever you want. By clicking on that, immediately you will see only in this area over here only the opportunities regarding those instruments, the instruments that you wish. So you can amend your search pan. In this chart over here, you could identify, it's actually a price graph. So it represents the result that was selected in the active trading opportunity. So if I go back to my web application and I click, I want to see Forex. Okay, that takes a while. Tinashe, don't worry. It is yes, the webinar is recorded, so you can receive it as soon as we are done with our webinar for the day. So I click Forex. I have all the Forex opportunities over here, and I want to click on Euro Dollar. So this price graph actually represents the result of the active trading opportunity that I chose. So what you can see over here is the actual euro dollar price action, the time and the date and the time at which the pattern was identified. Okay. So this pattern was identified on this today at 1 o'clock in the morning. So it presents that to you over here. You can actually, it's that gray line on the chart. Sorry, up. Let's go back. It actually plots the pattern. Okay, in this situation was a breakout of the support level, so it wrote for you the support level breakout. So it says that it approached support area at 1 o'clock this morning. It also gives you where the price is likely to go. I mean, it's showing it has an arrow to the downside, so it says that it's likely to approach 1.1727 and that's that opportunity. Okay, yeah. So it actually plots, it's whatever it was shown also in the MT4. It draws the pattern, identify the range that in which the particular instrument is likely to be moved, where it is expected to move from now onwards, and etc. So again, it's based on the price movement, on any kind of technical analysis that were already calculated and checked by Autochartist, and along with this area over here, where we can see this is you can see that that's the price movement tab. That's the F in our slideshow. So this price movement tab actually provides insights of the movement of the instrument. So it actually gives it to you the technical stuff behind the opportunity. So it was, let's say, it was based on a triangle pattern formation. The direction is to the upwards. The quality is medium. All a kind of the trading risk that is associated with the instruments, the instrument that you have chose in that particular time of the day. So you could also now I have a headset on my head. So now that I have the web application open, I have a sound alert enabled on the web application. So every single time that a new trading opportunity is added, there is an alert. So you could easily switch on the sound in order to alert you for new opportunities. This is the alert sound over here. You can filter out the trading opportunities like I show you in the MT4. And the trading opportunities are at the very bottom of this page. Is giving you it's giving you the trading opportunity based on the type of it, if it's the forex, commodities, metals, etc. The symbol, the interval, the direction, based on which pattern was identified, when it was identified, whether the quality of the opportunity is good or is high, is medium, is low, and etc. So the higher the quality, the better the signal will be. If it's an emerging or completed type of opportunity, or even an approach to the key levels, the length of it, and the age as well, measured in candlesticks. That's where pretty much regarding our web application. But before I start, is there any questions so far, guys? Because after that, I will just briefly mention the benefits of Autochartist, and I will go straight to our main topic, which is the new service that Autochartist is offering. The risk calculator is something new. It's something that we have recently added to our Autochartist tool. So if you have any questions, just don't hesitate to stick it in the box. So why we promote with so hard the Autochartist is because we really believe in it. It provides a lot of benefits to traders. It actually is a very flexible trading tool. And why I'm saying that, because it doesn't cover only stocks or only forex. It covers it covers almost every single financial instrument that is in the market. So forex, indices, commodities, stocks, CFDs, and futures as well. You can save a lot of time by using Autochartist, because he's doing the work for you. Actually, he's continuously scanning 24 hours a day the market and provides trade opportunities for you. You can check the opportunities that it gives to you. If you agree, go for it. If not, just leave it and see the other opportunities that it provides you, whether it suits with your trading style, whether you agree or not with it. So it saves you time on going one by one every single asset, and make all the technical analysis by your own. So it offers it to you straight by drawing it on the MT4 without you doing anything actually. Also, Autochartist comes with a set of visual quality indicators. You have noticed that because it has the ability to interpret patterns. And it lets more experienced traders perform advanced search functions. So it covers for you the technical stuff. So from now onwards, is make your it's for you to, if you want to advance your trading, you can use it as a you can use it like initially, and then perform advanced functions for your trading as well. Also, it provides a wide variety of educational material as I mentioned before. So let's move on. It has, yes, Donna, there is an initial, there are some terms and conditions. So I think you must satisfy a particular amount of balance in your MT4, but I'm not sure. So please visit terms and condition and confirm that. Thank you. So risk calculator. why we have like we have actually have a whole webinar on Autochartist today and risk calculator because trading is not just going out the market, open a position, and just wait whether to see whether you have a profit or not, or you lose or you gain, etc. You want to succeed in your trading, right? So what's the way of increase your succeed rate is simply by risk management, adding risk management to your daily trading time frame. So risk management decrease your risk on your trading, and hence it'll help you to benefit to increase your gains as well. So you understand that the lower the risk, the more the chance to win um, in the market. So this is something that makes traders' life, let's say, risk management is something that makes all of us difficult regarding making a proper risk management of our account. So you know that every instrument is quite different, different spreads, different p value for every different. So because if you open a position, let's say in euro dollar, and you place your stop loss 20 pips away, that's not the same as setting 20 pips stop loss in pound yen. Pound yen is extremely volatile, so it has the pip value instrument after instrument is different. So that makes the risk management quite challenging and difficult for traders. That's why I strongly believe that risk calculator, this new tool added to the Autochart, is extremely beneficial for you. So it actually makes this the risk calculator actually provides you it actually helps you to enter the cash or equity percentage amount that you are willing to risk on a trade, and it calculates for you the correct trading volume in order to help you avoid the major losses in the market. So it actually does risk management for you. It calculates automatically based on how much you want to risk on a trade. It does automatically the trading volume for the risk that you provided to it. It's suitable for any kind of trading style. You can set it based on your desired entry and exit level, and it will help you to match the trading volume that you wish to risk. So before we go through the control panel of risk calculator, let me show you in MT4 how you could download it. So if you download Autochartist, but if you download also from our website, let's go back, our website over here, again, go to the tools, Autochartist tool, go further down at the very top, at the very bottom, we have Autochartist risk calculator. So here you will find out user guide, etc. But Autochart risk calculator is downloaded the same at the same package when you're downloading the Autochartist terminal. So as I already told you, Autochartist is below expert advisor, but risk calculator is slightly higher. Over here, Autochartist risk calculator. So you just simply drag and drop Autochartist. Then you will have to choose the visualization that you wish. I always chose every single time frame and click OK. So we have Autochartist calculator pop up in our MT4. This is Autochartist risk calculator. So Let's take it one by one. Let's go back. So first, initially, you see that this tab says shows expected trading ranges. So what this? By clicking this tab, you enable to risk calculator to present to you the ranges that the price is likely to move um, uh, within the day, within the near futures. These ranges are actually based on the price movement observed the last 6 months from the current day of the week and time of the day. So it does an analysis based on the last 6 months of price movement of the particular asset. So let's see that in play. If I click now, right now, if I go back to, okay, sorry, this is US oil in a daily time frame. If I click show expected ranges, it will give me the range, the expected trading range for US oil. You can use it also in an hourly time frame. So I'm going back to hourly or 4-hourly one. So if you are in the 4-hourly one, it will give you the expected range based on the 4-hour time frame, but also the daily ones. If you go further down to 1-hour chart, it will show you the expected range, the expected trading range for in an hourly basis, 4-hourly basis, and daily basis. That's the first tab. The second tab, okay, I will disable this. In the second tab, you can set your desired entry level by actually moving. You can see this green line. Let me remove that. So, sorry. So the custom entry price is this green line plotted automatically in my US oil chart, 1-hour chart. So this is your desired entry level. If you want to enter let's say a pending order, so you can just simply move this entry by double click on it, and you can set it whether you want. So if you believe, let's say if you place it below the current price, so that means that you believe, you want that when the US oil goes further down and breaks 65.50 level, I put it over here, then you want to go short. So you can easily drag and drop the entry price, the entry level that you desire. If you want to go long, you say that, okay, if my US oil breaks 66.33 level, so enter long. So you can see what the only thing that you have to do is just place your 66 your entry, your desired entry price at this line, at this level, the level that you wish, in order the volume, the trading position size to be automatically calculated. You have noticed that every time that I'm moving my entry price, then automatically the risk calculator calculates the position size. It provides, it calculates for me the volume, the position size. So that was from the entry price. The stop loss line is plotted with this yellow line. So again, if you want to manually move it, you can either you can either manually set the stop loss level, or you could double click on it and move it wherever you want. If you place your stop loss above the current price, then it means that you desire at some point to enter short into the market, or if you place your stop loss below the current price, then it means that at some point you want to enter long. Okay, so it's up to you. But you see, every time that I'm moving my stop loss, calculator is updated and provides a new volume size. So that were the first two. So you can set the desired entry level, you can see the expected trading ranges, you can set your stop loss, and also, so as we already said, the auto chart it automatically calculates the volume, the position size based on all this information above. It provides you the position size, but also it provides you the number of pips. This is the number 4, risk in pips. This is the number of pips difference between your entry price and stop loss. So if I go back to my MT4, let's say that I want to enter short once the 55.75 level breaks. I want to go short. I have left my stop loss at 66.33. So my risk is 6 pips. I am risking the number of pips between my entry price and stop loss is just 6 pips. So in this area over here, you can see then the number of risk between your price, entry price, and stop loss. In this is the most important area of the risk calculator. Is actually in this area over here, you actually specify how much of your amount you want to risk in that particular trade. So the first one is based on it can be amended. Either you could set the risk based on your cash amount, or based on a percentage of equity, or based on a percentage of your balance. So you can actually amend it like you want. If you want cash amount, you can simply click on it and to say, yes, I want to risk 500 of my cash. So automatically it will, based on the entry point that you have added and the stop loss that you have added, it will automatically calculate the volume for you and the position size, which is quite high. Not high, it's like extremely high, 8.47. So I'm risking a lot. If, however, you want to risk a percentage of your equity, then if I want, let's say, to risk just 1% of my equity, then the position size would be 16.95. Or if you want to risk just 0.5% of your 1%, let's say 2%, let's say, of my balance, that's a huge position size, 33.90. But anyway, for any kind, if I that's so that's oil. So you could like put all the information that you need, and then as usual open a new order and set the volume that risk calculator is pointing to you. So if I want to risk, let's say, just $100, so my volume, my position size will be 1.69, 69. You can add the stop loss, you can add your take profit, and enter the market short in this situation. So it actually calculates the position size for you without the need for you to manually doing it. So you're saving time, and you actually you're risking less, because by seeing if your volume, if the position size is calculated automatically for you and you see that it's extremely high, then you can change your stop loss, your entry level, and the risk amount that you initially plotted in the risk calculator. So you can amend in order your risk to be decreased. Please, I can't see your cursor. You couldn't see it so far. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, so let's go back. So far, guys, any question regarding risk calculator? It's a very, very easy tool. This is just it. This small window that automatically calculates volume, position size for you based on the risk, the percentage of risk that you wish to take into particular instrument. So it's very, very easy to interpret, very, very easy to be used. Even if you forget how to use it, this you could, like, if you take your arrow, your cursor on these tabs, every single of these figures are like explaining in this gray box. So you see, I'm on the stop loss. It says set your desired stop loss level by moving the stop loss level line on the chart or by typing in a specific level. This number represents a number of pips difference between your entry price and stop loss. So it explains every single figure that is shown on the Autochartist risk calculator window. If, however, because until I will give you some time to ask questions, so I'll go to a forex, to a currency pair instead of US oil. I'm moving back to, say, cable. Like cable, let's use cable. So again, I am drag and dropping Autochartist. Here we have Autochartist risk calculator, and I want to see initially the expected trading ranges for 4-hour chart. So it's quite a wide, very wide range for 4-hour chart. Something that I forget to tell you is that if you notice, when you enable the expected trading ranges, it gives you the key levels, support and resistance in a 4-hour time frame, let's say, but also you can see that it provides you the position size as well. So for the 1.3383 level, the position size, if you want to enter the market, is not 0.19 if the support area is at 1.3265, which is the support area of the range. So you can find volume on the expected trading ranges as well. So let's see. So if, let's say, that's my sorry, stop loss, entry level, if I want to go long, let's say. So my volume is also shown over here, and at the expected in the actual MT4 chart, it says 0.09. So you could simply, as I said, open a new order, pending one or on spot one, volume 0.09, like it was calculated automatically in the calculator, setting your stop loss at 1. Whoops, sorry, would I have just closed it? Yep, I close it. Okay, I'll open it again. So I'm setting my stop loss at 1.3264 or slightly below it, just to be on the safe side. 60. and my take profit at 1.3382. I have set the volume, and you can just enter the market and open a position based on the volume that that the Autochartist presented to you. Please go over the custom entry. That's the custom entry. Not sure if this is what you meant, Aji. So you cannot automatically open a position through risk calculator. You're doing it the old way, open trading order, but it's based on the information that the risk calculator gave it to you, which is based on the risk that you desire. You desire to risk just $100 of your account. You desire to risk 2% of your equity. You desire to risk just 1% or 2% of the whole balance of the amount. Is up to you. And you change this manually in your order. Yes, you're right. Enter custom entry price and take profit. So if that's my stop loss and that's my entry level, so, and I wish to risk just 1% of my equity, then that's 0.76. So I will open a trade, a new order, 0.76. Stop loss was already set at 143.52. Take profit. It's a pending order, so I want to enter the at 1.3383 and just place. It's up to you. It's up to you. You can either calculate and create a pending order, or you can actually place a market execution and take profit when it hits 133.83. That's pretty much. Up. And I set my position. So guys, that was that easy. That was that simple. I don't see any questions, so I assume it was very easy and understandable for you as well. We are like completed our hourly session today. So before I say goodbye, just will briefly show you our forthcoming webinars. Tomorrow we have using Fibonacci theory with Otto. Every Tuesday live analysis with Stuart. Come over, make questions to Stuart. Will reply to you. He's going through almost more than 30 instruments every single live analysis webinar. So you can ask him regarding any asset you want. There is also a very key fundamental, I don't know, a significant webinar, the mind games of trading with Stuart on Wednesday. This has to do exclusively with us as a traders, what we need to take care of in order to become better traders. Also we have supply and demand trading with Otto again, and live analysis as usual every Tuesday. So please send me yesterday's webinar's video. Of course, I will make a note side, and if I will let support know, and we will send it to you regarding webinars, yesterday webinars. Okay. Where can I download and get the Autochartist? Thandi, you can ask questions, just stick it in the box over here, like you have just done. Just stick in the box right now. Ask me whatever you want, whatever you want. So how to install Autochartist? Okay, again, I'll go through. I'll go back to our main page. Remember the main page of Hot Forex. Go to Tools tab, the Tools tab. Autochartist tool over here. Register now for it, and once you click on it, I think it will direct you. Yep, it will direct you to my hot forex area, so you can enable over here the yep. So if you can download actually Autochartist from my hot forex area, but initially you have to register now if you don't have an account. Just saying, but for people being in this webinar, it seems that you have a hot forex account. So if you will enable the market reports over here, and once you save, okay, I already have Autochartist in my MT4. That's why I don't have a download button over here, but I have a upgrade to my live Autochartist. So it will be over here, guys. Okay, it will be over here in this area. So you can download your Chartist by logging in your hot forex area, or by simply going to our Autochartist website, click on register now, and it will redirect you to my hot forex area. Is it possible to download today's lecture and go through it at convenience? Yes, of course. As soon as we end up this session, a support will send you an email with the recording of our webinar. So that I'm done for today. I would like to wish you a great and successful trading day for the rest of the day and for the rest of the week. It's a very important week and a very difficult week with all this politics and central banks coming. So take care and see you soon later. See you soon during the month in our next webinar. See you guys. Have a nice and a great trading day. Bye-bye.